Hey, what's up, filmmakers? Jake here over at Let's Become Filmmakers, the YouTube channel where we all go on a journey to become a filmmaker together. Anyway, today I'm going to be talking about 3 different tips and tricks on how to become better at writing a short film. Now, I'm not a screenwriting guru or expert by any stretch of the imagination, but I feel like I've written several short films in the past few years, so I have some knowledge that I can pass on to you guys. And if you want to receive that knowledge, great. If not, that is okay too. Without further ado, let's start the video. So the first tip that I want to talk to you guys about is one that you've heard time and time again, and that is write, write, write. Write as much as possible. In the stretch of things and in the long run, it'll help you so much. If you can sit down for 5 minutes a day every day, that's 35 minutes a week, and I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but like again, in the long run, it'll just work out so much better for you. Writing 5 minutes a day is a lot better, a ton better than not writing at all. If you're not writing at all, you can't even really call yourself a writer. It's not even an aspiring writer at that point. You're just a guy who says he's a writer because he really doesn't know what else he wants to do. If you're a writer and you want to be a screenwriter, you have to write every single day. It's just to get better at something, you have to practice. Never in the history of humanity has someone practiced at something and got worse. It just doesn't work out that way. Just like playing an instrument or playing a sport, the more you do something, the better you'll get at it. And it's just a simple fact. Now, the second tip that I want to talk to you guys about is one that I feel is very pivotal, and that is trying to not pack too much information and content into such a small time frame. If you're trying to write a short film that's 5 minutes long, write a short film that's 5 minutes long. Don't write a 5 minute short film with 10 minutes worth of content because it'll come out so sloppy and unprofessional. Think of a short film as a glass of water. Now, you don't want to pour too much water into the glass because it'll overflow and just become a huge mess that you don't want to clean up. Same as with a short film. You don't want to pack too much content into such a small time frame because it'll just overflow and become a huge mess. Now, the third and final tip for today that I feel is really helpful is lift the restrictions once in a while. And what I mean by that is more often than not, I myself find myself struggling and getting really angry and pissed off when I'm writing a short film because I'm always writing within the restraints of what I can do, whether it be the money that I have, the actors that I have, or the locations that I'm able to go to. But sometimes you really just need to write something that you don't plan to create because it'll let your creativity flow a lot more better than if you were writing a short film where you have all these restrictions and restraints because of budgets or locations or people. It really helps a lot. I'm talking once in a while. If you want to be just a screenwriter, then just write short films all the time that are just crazy and that you don't have any restraints on. But if you plan to write short films where you want to create them, you obviously have to work within your restraints. But if you're doing that, I strongly recommend once in a while, write a short film where you just let loose and just go crazy. Write something that'll cost hundreds of thousands of dollars to make and that you would never make in the near future. Just go crazy. It'll help the creativity flow, like I was saying, and it just makes you a better writer altogether when you're not always writing with such hardcore restraints on you. Alright, so that's all for today, and just a short recap. The first tip was to write as much as possible. The second tip was to try not to condense too much content to too little of a time frame. And the third and final tip was to just once in a while just let the restraints go and just freely write whatever you want. So that's all I'm going to say for today, and if you want to hear more from me, you should definitely hit that subscribe button. Make sure to like this video and stay tuned for more videos about the filmmaking process. That is all for today, guys, and I'll see you guys later.